It is day one of my 9-week mini cut, and I am feeling really excited about it. I've only had my coffee this morning. I put 5 tablespoons of unsweetened nut pods creamer in it, and now I am going to go make my breakfast, so I will take you along with me. I'm going to be uploading a video every Monday, so week by week you'll get to see the progress, what I ate, what workouts I did, just how everything is going. Like I said in my kind of like announcement video about this mini cut, if you would like to, please connect with me on Instagram. It'll be in the description below, and we can do this mini cut together. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So I'm going to make a quick breakfast this morning because I'm going to be a guest on a podcast this morning here in about like 30 minutes. So I need to quickly eat and then get ready for that. So for breakfast, if I don't have time to cook, I'll make something like this, kind of like a yogurt parfait with some Too Good yogurt, about a 1/4 cup of crushed walnuts, a small handful of blueberries and raspberries. There'll probably be maybe like 5 of each berry. The macros on this yogurt are amazing. 80 calories, 2 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of protein. Really good stuff. It's sweetened with stevia and it uses natural flavors for the flavoring. And there we go. There's breakfast. I have just finished the podcast, which was so much fun. Whenever it comes out live, I'll have to link it in the description for you guys. But I'm so hungry, so I'm going to make myself a quick snack before lunch. So for my snack, I am going to have some slices of cucumber with some seasoned goat cheese and some prosciutto. So here is my cute little prosciutto, goat cheese, cucumber snack, just to kind of hold me over until lunchtime. So at the end of every day, I'll be sure to show you a screen recording of Carb Manager, so that way you can see all of the macros and calories and all of that information for every meal that I have, every snack that I have. So I'm going to enjoy my snack, and then I will see you guys for lunch. It is lunchtime. I have had a very busy day, full of recording other videos that are coming soon and also tending to my coaching business. So I'm going to make a quick lunch, a tuna lettuce wrap, and then I'm going to get on with my day, and I will be hitting the gym soon. Here are the ingredients for lunch. So I have some romaine lettuce leaves. I'm going to add a little bit of mayo, some mustard. I have 2 packs of tuna and a hard-boiled egg. I'm also going to add a little bit of paprika. So here is lunch. I have my little tuna lettuce boats. So sometimes I have just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Other times I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a bunch of snacks in between. It just really depends on how my day is going and how much time I have to prepare food. So I don't really worry myself with how often I'm eating. I just make sure that at the end of the day, I have hit my calorie and macro goals or have gotten as close as possible. Also, I don't think I mentioned my husband. I feel like you should know him on a first name basis by now. Steve. Steve is doing this mini cut with me. He has a very different protocol because he does not do keto and I do, but we both eat very clean. So that'll be interesting to see how dinners work out. How do we make a meal that can work for him, work for the kids, and work for me? I will definitely be showing you how. I have an hour before the gym and I just got hit with a huge sweet tooth. So I'm going to make myself a little dessert. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 1/2 tablespoon of unsweetened cacao powder, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and then probably a little bit of stevia too. And I just whip it up with an electric mixer and it makes this like delicious fluffy mousse. Oh yeah, it's like a Reese's mousse. It's so good. All right, we have made it to the gym. Time to work out. So to warm up, I did 15 minutes on the elliptical. I did my best to record what I could. Then I did 4 sets of 12 on the leg extensions. Then I did 4 sets of 12 on the glute kickback machine. Again, hard to really see here. I then did 4 sets of 12 of the hamstring curls, and I really felt the burn. Then I did 4 sets of 10 on the leg press. I did this style, and then I also will put my feet closer together like this to hit my outer sweep of my quads. And then I'll do another variation where I put my legs further apart like this to really hit the inside of my thighs. And man, I was spent. So tonight's dinner is spaghetti. And you may be thinking, yes, that is Mediterranean, but that is definitely not keto. Well, you're right. But I do not eat the pasta. I serve the pasta to my husband and to my kids who do eat carbs. And for this mini cut, like I said, I'm doing a Mediterranean styled keto, and I just replace the pasta with cucumber. So I make my own zoodles, and I will show you how I do that. It's super easy. And then I am cooking up some ground beef for the sauce. And then the sauce itself, I'm just using this no sugar added pasta sauce. It has, for half a cup, 9 grams of carbs, 3 of which are fiber, but I do not have the whole serving. I actually have half of a serving. So it's more like 4 grams of carbs for me from the sauce. And then I'm going to top mine with lots of Parmesan cheese and some olive oil as well. All right, so how I make my own zucchini noodles, I just cut off the top and the bottom of the zucchini, and then I just take my knife and I kind of like score it all the way around. And then I just so happen to have this thing. So if I didn't have this, maybe I'd buy like a spiralizer or something, or you can get pre-spiraled zucchini in the freezer section of most grocery stores, but I have this. So all I do now is go like this, and it starts to make like these strands of zucchini, which end up working great for pasta or a pasta replacement. So when I'm done, I just have a giant pile of zucchini like this. This is actually about half of the zucchini. Once I get to kind of like the core, I stop and I'll chop this up and actually make my dog's food homemade. So I will add that to their food, but this is going to be my noodle replacement for tonight. And how I cook this, I just over low to medium heat, kind of saute it in a pan, and then I will add my meat and then my sauce, and I just mix it all together until the zucchini is a little tender. I don't like it too tender. I still like a little bit of a crunch, and then I will top it with olive oil and Parmesan cheese. So this is what my dinner looks like before I put on my mountain of Parmesan cheese. There. Perfect. So I had a really busy day and ended up being way under on my macros. The goal was 1,800 calories, 116 grams of protein, 108 grams of fat, and 23 grams of carbs, which I did not hit. My breakfast ended up being 5 grams of carbs and 139 calories only. My lunch ended up being 2 grams of carbs and 305 calories. My dinner ended up being 7 grams of carbs and 585 calories. And then for my 2 snacks, my first snack was 3 grams of carbs and 194 calories. And then my final snack was 5 grams of carbs and 281 calories. I'll definitely have to plan out my meals better tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 2, and here is breakfast. It is almost lunchtime, and I thought I would just check in with you guys and let you know how I'm feeling. I'm really disappointed that yesterday I wasn't even close to hitting my macros. I'm giving myself some grace. It was day 1, and I have not tracked my food for a long time. I also had a really busy day yesterday, so I didn't really think out what I was eating. I was just grabbing and going. So today I'm definitely going to put more thought into what I'm eating to make sure that I get closer to hitting my macros. I think next week I will probably lower them, most likely to 1,700, but I do want to see what progress I make this week with 1,800. So I am going to go make some lunch now. So here is lunch today. It's a salad I made with romaine lettuce, cucumber, tomato, 2 packs of tuna, And then the dressing is olive oil, lemon juice, and Parmesan cheese. I will probably eat again before the gym, and then tonight we are making steak and veggies, the best veggies. I'm going to show you how I make them, and that'll be a more calorically dense dinner, which is good. I think that'll really help me to reach what my macros are supposed to be. I will also try and do a little bit better of a job at showing you what exactly I'm doing in the gym today. It is going to be an upper body day, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I had to run some errands and I got a Starbucks, and let me tell you what I ordered. Basically, it's a keto pink drink. So I order a grande iced passion tea with no water, and then I have them add heavy cream, and I add 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, and it is so good. Now, when I get coffee, usually I'll order either an iced or hot coffee, and then I will add heavy cream, no classic syrup, and I'll do 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and then 1 pump of whatever flavor I want. So peppermint or caramel. Right now they have pistachio. And for every pump of Starbucks syrup, it's 5 grams of carbs. So it's a nice treat to have every now and then without like completely ruining your macros or your goals. It can definitely fit in there. The only thing I really have to track for this drink is the heavy cream, since the syrup, there's no calories, it's all sugar-free. Also, I've already had a few of you reach out to me on Instagram and say that you are doing this mini cut with me. So whether you start from last Monday, whenever I started, when I kind of put my announcement video out there, or you're starting after seeing this video, I'm so super excited that you are doing this too. I hope whatever goals you have, you are reaching them. Let me know if you want to chat more in the DMs. I'm always happy to do so. Thank you for reaching out to me. Having a lot of fun getting to know all of you. Here is my pre-gym meal: lettuce, Swiss cheese, salami, and mustard. So give me some feedback. Let me know what you want to see more of during these vlogs, what you want to see less of. Do I need to vlog every day, or maybe just vlog like 3 or 4 days out of the week and kind of do like a little catch up of the vlogs that or of the days that I didn't vlog. I don't think I'm going to do the screen recording of my macro counting app anymore. I mean, you guys see exactly what I eat, so I'll probably just pop a picture on the screen of what my macros look like at the end of the day, so you see how close I got. And yeah, I'm kind of just figuring this out. I've never done a week-long vlog before, and I know it will be longer because it's a week-long vlog, but I just want to prevent the videos from getting too long to where they're really drawn out. So let me know, what are your favorite parts of the vlog? What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? So I just got back from the gym. I could not record because it was so packed, but I will go over with you what I did. But first, let me show you what is for dinner tonight. This 10-ounce New York strip is all mine. So I'm going to have steak with veggies, the best veggies ever. I will show you exactly how I make them. Now, some people say, well, in the Mediterranean diet, they don't eat red meat. First of all, yes, they do. It's just not eaten as often as poultry or fish. And just because something isn't necessarily found in the Mediterranean doesn't mean it doesn't follow the Mediterranean principles, meaning at some point during the week we are going to have fajita night. You could make the argument that that is not Mediterranean, that is more like a Mexican dish, but everything that is in it is a whole, clean food. So for me, I'll make myself a fajita salad. So lettuce, checks the boxes: Mediterranean. Tomatoes, yep, still Mediterranean. Chicken, yep, still Mediterranean. Cheese, yep, still Mediterranean. And I put hot sauce on it, but it follows the same principles. So while most of my dishes that I make definitely have a Mediterranean flair, like the Greek salad I'm going to make later, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same flavor profile all the time. So before I start making my veggies, my workout today, I did upper body. I did 15 minutes of a warm up on the elliptical. Then I went ahead and did lateral raises with the dumbbells. I did 4 sets of 10. Then I did shoulder presses. Again, I did 4 sets of 10. Then I did 4 sets of 10 of the rear delt flies. And then I went and hit the weighted row machine, and then I got out of there because it was so busy. Okay, so here is what you need for the best vegetable side dish ever. So I chopped up a zucchini, some mushrooms, a red bell pepper, red onion. I have a clove of garlic that I will crush, and then some Italian seasoning, salt, red pepper flakes, and the secret ingredient to why this is so delicious, seasoned goat cheese. I have 2 ounces left, and I will saute this till it is nice and tender, and then add the seasonings and add in the goat cheese till it is melted and creamy and delicious. Here are my macros for the day. Much, much better. Yum. So this is breakfast this morning. I have an omelet with egg, Swiss cheese, and prosciutto. I am about to sit down for lunch, but I did have a smoothie earlier that I did not vlog. I made it with almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, of course, heavy cream, a few berries, and a container of that Too Good brand yogurt that I showed you on Monday. Added a little ice, blended it all up, and it was amazing. Now I'm going to have my actual lunch, which is this chicken veggie stir fry. So there's chicken, olive oil, a little bit of balsamic, and then I have a little bit of red bell pepper, zucchini, and red onion. So I am going to take a rest day from the gym today. Monday I did lower body. Tuesday I did upper body. Today, Wednesday, is going to be a rest day. And then tomorrow I think I'm going to go to yoga. I'll probably end up doing another lower body session at the gym on Friday. And then the weekend, I'm not sure. We'll just have to see like how it goes, what plans our kids have, and things like that. So this is dinner. I have a Greek styled salad. So lettuce, cucumber, tomato, onion, some chicken tzatziki sauce, and a little bit of hummus. I did really good hitting my macros. It was almost exact. So I'll make sure that I put a picture of my macros here on the screen. Good morning. Here is breakfast. I have an egg, a fourth of an avocado, and some macadamia nuts. So I'm about to sit down for a pre-yoga meal, but I wanted to just say I can already tell such a difference in my physique. It's only been a few days into this cut, but simply cleaning up the diet, I look a lot less bloated, I'm less watery, there's no inflammation, I feel really good. So I'm really excited to weigh in on Sunday and take my measurements and see what kind of progress I've made. I know week by week next to each other, the pictures might not show a huge amount of progress, but week 1 to week 9 at the end of this cut, I know is going to look amazing. Here is my pre-yoga meal. I have just some romaine lettuce leaves, some Swiss cheese, and salami and mustard. So I just drove all the way to the gym and they canceled the yoga class. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back home and I'm going to do just a full body stretch on my own and do some exercises that will help with my mobility. So I'm just stretching out anything that feels tight, any area that I feel needs to be stretched out. I was feeling kind of tight all over. If you have a yoga mat at home and you can't make it to the gym, this is a great alternative to going to yoga classes, or you can do body weight exercises at home as well. So that way, even if you can't make it to the gym or a class gets canceled, you can still have some movement in your day, even if it's only a few minutes. So here is my next meal. Steve had some chicken left over from last night, so I took that chicken and just made another salad with tzatziki sauce, a little bit of hummus, and some olive oil. So this is dinner tonight. We have some riced cauliflower with a big slab of butter, a lemon, and some mahi. So I'll put the macros up on the screen. I did really good again, very, very close. I am heading to the gym, got my gym fit on. It is Friday and I haven't vlogged all day because my daughter was home sick, so I was taking care of her. but I did get a chance to sneak off to the gym, so I am going to focus on glutes today. Okay, my workout is done and I have got to find a better way to record my workouts for you. I am not used to vlogging them, so I didn't really think it through, and like the way that the gym is set up, the equipment's kind of close together, so it feels a little like invasive for me to have like my camera out or like on another machine to record me while somebody else is using that other machine. So week 2 will be better, I promise. I will figure out a way to record more in my gym, or even if I have to incorporate some more at-home workouts just so I can show you the exercises that I do, I will do that. So I will figure out something. I promise week 2 will be better. Week 1 is like a learning curve. I've never vlogged for an entire week straight before, but I promise I'll work on it for you. Now I am going to head home and start making some dinner. And it's Saturday. I did not vlog any of my food yesterday. Like I said, my daughter was sick and it just was not going to happen. But she's feeling a lot better today. I'm going grocery shopping today and I will be sure to show you all of my food. I did hit my macros yesterday, which was great. I just really didn't prioritize like filming it, but today I will. I hit the gym really hard yesterday. So today I am going to take a rest day, and then tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'll go back to the gym and hit upper body. So this is my quick breakfast before I go grocery shopping. I already mixed it, so it looks kind of crazy, but it's the Too Good yogurt, some walnuts, blueberries, and raspberries. And while we are out grocery shopping, I am going to get some Starbucks with some heavy cream to add some fats in this morning. So I got a grande iced coffee with heavy cream, 1 pump of hazelnut, and 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla. I just got back from grocery shopping and this is lunch. So it's basically leftovers from last night. We had chicken fajitas, so I have lettuce, onion, tomato, chicken, a little bit of salsa, and some homemade guacamole, and then I squeeze lime juice all over it. It is burger night for dinner, so I'm going to have, this is 92% lean ground beef. Usually I just get the 80/20, but it was on sale. So I'm a little bit low on my fats. I'll have to make myself a dessert or something later, but I've got 2 beef patties that are 92% lean ground beef, and then I'm going to top this with some tzatziki and a little bit of hummus, and then just wrap them up in the lettuce leaves and have kind of like a Greek burger, like a little bit of a Mediterranean flair. So I just finished dinner. It was delicious, but I am way under on my fats, so I made myself a little dessert. It is this pink fluff right here. Basically, it's just heavy cream, stevia, and raspberries that I just whip up until it turns into whipped cream. And it sounds weird, but it is so delicious and such a good way to get those fats in if you are under on your fats for the day. So I'll make sure I put my macros up here on the screen so you can see how close I was for today. And tomorrow is the weigh-in day, so I can share my weight and another physique check-in, and then also my measurements. I apologize if you can hear my birds in the background. They are calling because it's their dinner time too. It is Sunday, which is weigh-in day, and the day I take my measurements and do kind of a physique check and see how I've come along this first week of my mini cut. So I am going to put a video up here on the screen now, just a physique check-in. I'm gonna wait a little longer to do these side-by-side comparisons just because from 1 week you can't tell a huge difference side by side, but I can certainly tell a difference as far as the water weight has come off. I'm not bloated anymore, there's no more inflammation, so I definitely look a lot tighter and leaner. And as for the numbers, so I started this mini cut at 140 is what I weighed a week ago, and today I weighed exactly 138 pounds. So I did lose 2 pounds, and those 2 pounds were most likely water weight, or at least the majority of it was water weight. And as far as my waist measurement, last week I was 26 3/4 inches around my waist, and this morning I was exactly 26 inches, which means I lost 3/4 of an inch. And again, I think the majority of that was like water weight and bloating from overeating and not eating the best quality foods. And so really cleaning up the diet this week has helped a lot. So today I will be going to the gym and hitting upper body, but I'm not going to vlog the rest of the day. I'm going to take Sunday to just be really present with my family and not have like my phone out all the time recording everything I'm eating, or even at the gym. But next week I am going to do the majority of my workouts, if not all of my workouts, will be at home, just so that way I can record them more easily for you. So changes for next week. For week 2, I am going to lower my calories from 1800 down to 1700, but I'm going to keep the macro percentages the same. So I'm really happy with the progress that I made this first week, even though this first week wasn't perfect, especially my first day. I was way under on my calories, but I definitely got that taken care of throughout the rest of the week. I was much better about it. And thanks so much to all of you who reached out to me on Instagram and said that you were really excited and that you wanted to do your own mini cut along with me. Definitely send me a message and let me know what progress you're having, or if you're having a rough time with anything, or you just want some advice or accountability, or just want to check in. I really enjoy chatting with you girls. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that way you don't miss any of the other mini cut vlogs. And I also have some luxury related content coming out soon and some mindset and manifestation content coming out soon as well. Have a fabulous rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.